Turn to our top story, and this is the 7th anniversary of the Marikana massacre. What exactly happened to claimants who were wrongfully arrested and assaulted by police? Joining me from our Pretoria studio is the lawyer for some of the minders, Andries Nkome. Good to have you with us, Andries Nkome. Where are we today? What is the status of these claims?
Look, I'm glad to announce that we are a few weeks away from launching an application for the review of the findings of Judge Ian Falam. In so far as he's failing to make politicians to account for having caused the massacre that took place in Marikana.
All right, and what are you going to put forward there? I mean, what sort of pressure do you have on them, and how do you believe you're going to get answers that we've been waiting for 7 years?
We have always maintained that the massacre took place as a result of a toxic collusion between state and capital. The emails that were sent out to put pressure on the Mineral Resources Department as well as the police by the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa, where he was saying the strike of his laborers ought to be characterized as a criminal act. That was not brought to bear insofar as the Falam Commission was concerned. And now I'm glad to say that we are going to be putting that in front of a court to say they must review those findings and make sure that everybody else involved is brought to account. Okay,
let's talk about what you have put forward and what you're hoping to still get. The claims which cover loss of support, wrongful arrests, assault by police, malicious prosecution and detentions of minors. Where are we as far as all of those are concerned?
We represent the minors who are called the injured and the arrested, and there's a different team that represents the families of the deceased. Now, the claims that we have had were claims for unlawful arrest and detention, malicious prosecution, as well as the injuries that our clients suffered. I should tell you now that 7 years on, none of the injured has received a cent from the compensation that even the former president, Jacob Zuma, was saying these claims must be expedited. We only have some payment that has been made to some of the arrested minors, and we are yet to finalize even that part of the claim. So we are slowly moving towards a settlement of this, but the pace is not satisfying. It could have been much, much better if the government had not seen our clients to be dastardly criminals.
Yes, so the money that you mentioned, it is there. Apparently it is going to get to some of those affected. What do you think is behind the delay, and why is it taking so long?
You would understand that this is a claim against very senior people within government. And it is for that reason that if they are seen to be expediting this, possibly they think they could be admitting their liability. So it has been a very slow pace of justice that has been brought through from what has happened in Marikana. But our clients are fully giving us instructions and are saying that we should not stop. Justice at some point must prevail.
What about your conversations with the new owners? Are they any more amenable to concluding this?
We have not had any claims with the new owners. You would understand that we had lost claims against loanmen, and we will continue pursuing loanmen for the claims that we had even before they were bought over by Sibanye.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the conversations are with Sibanye that could possibly help you resolve this in a more amicable manner. So tell us what we can expect going forward, and also give us a sense now of those who've been affected, those who are still waiting for some sort of reparations. Where does this leave them and their fight? Do they still have the fight in them?
Look, slowly the fight is dwindling. They are slowly but surely losing hope. And all that we are doing is to make sure that we give them hope and inform them that up until such time as the truth about what really transpired in Marikana has been brought out in the open, they should be willing to make sure that this fight continues. You will understand that one of the people that we termed the dead man walking, Mr. Magidiwan, who was shot in the front line of those people that were seen in the first volley, has not been compensated, though he had been suffering and he needed a lot of medical attention. So it is in the presence of such people that we are saying, up until such time as such people are compensated, we should still continue the fight.
All right, interesting getting the perspective from the miners who feel that they've been left out. Andries Nkome, thank you very much for that.